a massive cultural shift question, but like, how do we make the workplace more joyful?
So there are a few things that we know from positive psychology that can help to prioritize more joy in the workplace. So first one is using your strengths. What the research tells us is that when we use our strengths, we experience a well-being boost, we experience like a bit of a happiness boost, and it allows us to feel more confident at work as well, because I think that's the other thing, like you said, as a result of the patriarchal system, our confidence gets knocked out.
Well, so by that, what do you mean? Like saying to your colleague or your boss, I'm good at this, so I want to do more of it?
Yeah, or even think about how you can do the things that you're doing in your strength. So for example, like one of my strengths is communication and being able to talk to people and being able to communicate. So no matter what I'm doing at work, I will think about, okay, well, what's the communication piece? How can I bring that strength? For other people, it might be that you're like really creative. You don't have to be in a creative job like painting every day. You might be the person on the team who can always solve the problem or always brings a different perspective, or maybe you're like the thoughtful person in the team and what you're really good at is thinking about how's that person going to feel, or how can we make the event better for this type of person. So it's about what we bring to it and how we approach like the tasks on our to-do list. So using those strengths is a really important place to start. Another one is celebrating the wins, because like you've just said, we get that stuff beaten out of us. And there's loads of research that just shows pausing and going, what have we done as a team? And something I do with a previous team I managed was we did something called Good News Fridays. And every Friday, everyone in the team would share a piece of good news, both personally and professionally. And it meant that we all went home on a Friday thinking, yeah, we did deliver that thing. Like, yeah, we did do our festival, or we did do this great thing. And, you know, also personally, we'd remember that we were humans outside of work, which is, like you said, sometimes, you know, it's sometimes hard to remember because we're just focused on delivery. Yeah. And then the last point, which I think is probably something that you guys are great at already, is finding like meaning and purpose in what you're doing. There's loads of research that says having a sense of purpose helps to build our resilience, and it helps to sort of like, it gives us a bit of an armor to that stress. So like during the pandemic, for example, there were lots of people, you know, nurses, doctors, health professionals who were in very stressful situations, but research is telling us that they fared better than perhaps people who had jobs where they could work from home, because they had a greater sense of meaning and purpose. And so coming back to remembering why you are doing something. And I know for a lot of people, they might not have a job that feels that purposeful. They might have a job that pays the bills, but that in itself is purposeful. Remembering this job like keeps the roof over my head, or it allows me to save up for that travel that I want to do, or, you know, it allows me to go and be around other humans every day. And that was something I really missed during the pandemic. Finding those little things that give it a sense of meaning and purpose, that helps us to experience more of that joy at work.